becoming your own bank. How do you give yourself an account? Where is this money?
It has to come from a bank. You'd put $100,000 in a bank account, whatever bank account you usually use.
Okay, you open a $100,000 account now. Let's say I see a car for $20,000. Rather than financing it for $2,000 down and $400 a month, I say I'll pay for that car in cash, but then I pay back that $100,000 bank account. The $20,000's now gone. Now I pay that bank account back $400 a month for 51 months or whatever it is.
That's the concept, but you're using, instead of a bank account, you're using a specially designed whole life insurance policy. If you use a bank account and you take the cash out to buy the car, you're no longer making your 0.06% interest or whatever they pay. So if you use a whole life policy, you're guaranteed to make 3.25% plus dividends. So way higher than the bank account pays you, guaranteed, and it's tax free. You're going to make that even though you're using the money because you're borrowing against your money.
At what point did this policy come into play?
So you've got $100,000, let's say in Bank of America. I'm going to fund my whole life insurance policy with that $100,000. So I'm going to put $100,000 of premium into this policy. It's not in your bank anymore. It's in your policy.
Okay, so they've got it now, and they're promising you more than the bank was anyway.
Guaranteed.
Okay, and you're able to borrow against it immediately?
Within 30 days.
It makes no sense. The full amount or partial?
Partial.
What kind of percentage?
It depends on how it's set up, but up to about 90%.
And what if you find you don't necessarily need to borrow it?
Then it just sits there and makes your guaranteed 3.25% plus dividend.
As long as you're not using credit cards and paying interest on anything.
Yeah.